All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Blues Game Day Live here at the Scott Trade Center. Chris Kerber, Kelly Chase with you. We got two guys here today that don't need to stand on a box.
And that's a start.
So I figured less gear made it easier for everybody. But, boy, what a hockey game we've got here tonight. And we're going to tell you about a great promotion that's coming up tonight as well. But first, some more news that broke earlier this morning. Alex Pietrangelo Chaser ends up going on IR. So, again, another top player for the St. Louis Blues. And now the Blues didn't have him in the lineup for last game. IR became a bit of a formality when he didn't respond maybe as quickly as he thought he would have liked to. So he's on IR, and you know what? It's just the next man up, and this team really seems to have adopted that mentality well.
Well, they're good at it because they started the season down. No Bomeister, no Berglund, no Steen, hurt right away. You got Fabry out of the lineup, Sanford out of the lineup. There's a lot of injuries that they've had to overcome to start the season. So they're familiar with that. How much does it hurt them having their two top players out of the lineup? Well, I imagine that's a big hole. But the one thing about this team is they seem to be extremely resilient. And with that resiliency becomes guys getting confidence and opportunities for guys. So for me right now, watching the St. Louis Blues team, I am amazed, maybe a little surprised at their record or where they are, but I am amazed how guys pick each other up.
Jordan Schmaltz been recalled from the minor leagues, and the guys are on the ice right below us. You can see him just coming out onto the ice. So we'll know in just a little bit what the lineup is going to look like tonight. But that said, you look back at the last game, and a lot of the minutes, the top minutes, ended up being absorbed by Colton Parayko and Joel Edmondson. Joel Edmondson was over 25 minutes. Colton Parayko was over 27 minutes in a game. And this is a duo that really took off at the end of last season into the playoffs. They've picked it up again.
Well, you're absolutely right. The one thing about this team is, as you said, there's young guys coming in and filling holes. And they're getting confidence in it. Colton Parayko, I don't think I've seen him play better when it comes to the defending aspect of it. Now, he had points in 11 straight games. From the offensive side of it as well, he's starting to feel comfortable out there. Like he can make a play or getting shots on the net and not gripping the stick as tight. And as far as Joel Edmondson, he just plays a heavy, solid game. He's no fun to play against. You're going to know he's out there with you every time you go into the corner with him and you wake up in the morning knowing that bruise is from Joel Edmondson. He's a tough customer. But as a whole, as a group, they've all kind of pitched in and said, hey, listen, you're not going to replace Pietrangelo. Let's all take a chunk of the minutes and try and make sure that, everybody's got their game and tightened up and responsible, and I think they've done a heck of a job of it.
All right, we've got a heck of a game for you here tonight, and there are tickets available for the game at stlouisblues.com/tickets. We're going to show you a free giveaway that you get when you get to the game tonight if you're one of the first 12,000 through the gates. We'll show you that to you in just a minute, but what a hockey game. 1 versus 2. Yeah. And frankly, if you look at it from a point standpoint, it's 1 versus 1. Two teams with 44 points. The St. Louis Blues at 21 wins, 8 regulation losses. The Tampa Bay Lightning, 21 wins, 6 regulation losses. They've played 2 fewer games than the Blues have, so a big head-to-head meeting, and that's a heck of a test now for the Blues that are a little shorthanded.
Certainly a measuring stick. Any of these games you have coming up right now, Winnipeg, Anaheim starting to get healthy as Getzlaf played last night. So you're starting to see some of these teams that are the teams you'd expect to be around late in the season, early in the spring. You get them all in a row, so it's a measuring stick. You'd like to be healthy, but I think this is a real gauge for where your team's at and the depth of your team when you know you got to play these top teams, and then all of a sudden you go out there and find out, hey, should this happen in the playoffs, well, you might need a little bit of a retooling here or there. So I like this scenario where, you're going to get to see how guys play against the best in the league. And Tampa's certainly up there. They probably got the hottest line in the NHL right now in the Stamkos line.
They started that way, and they haven't slowed down.
Well,
they've been great.
Exactly. And listen, we witnessed the chemistry for a while with Shen and Schwartz. Tarasenko had been on that line, and then Steen. But I think as a 3 combination, this line in Tampa is the best in the league right now.
All right, from that standpoint, great recognition this week by the National Hockey League towards the St. Louis Blues. The number 1 star in Braden Shen, the number 2 star in Jake Allen, and what the heck, it was a former Blues goaltender, the number 3 star in Brian Elliott, who had a heck of a week for the Philadelphia Flyers too. So a lot of recognition for the hard work these guys are putting in.
Well, you're right, and I think that the league, the rest of the league is starting to realize too, with some of the things that have happened to the Blues, the resiliency is a factor in that. So congratulations to those guys, but that really is a team award.
Yep, it really is. All right, so here's what you got tonight. I slide out, I slide back in. Grab that side for me. We're going to have to be ambidextrous together here. All right, we got that shot there, John? All right, so here's the sweatshirt. It's a Blues sweatshirt hoodie, a terrific quality sweatshirt. The first 12,000 fans through the gate get this tonight. And it's brought to you by Fox Sports Midwest. It's his size. This is the way we could find him a jacket that had sleeves on it. and so you get that tonight. And again, it's sweatshirt hoodie night. If you want to see a picture of it online, go to stlouisblues.com/promotions. And, of course, you can click on the link and get your tickets from that there as well. We're looking forward to a great one here tonight. We've got the Blues. We've got the Tampa Bay Lightning. Nothing better than first place in the National Hockey League's up for grabs. We'll talk to you a little later on. See you at the game tonight.